Hi guys, my name is Rahul. I am a third year CSE course student at VIT Vellore, and in this video I will be telling you about how should you do your counseling thing. And before starting this video, there are two most important points that I like to say. First is make sure that you watch the video till the very end, because I will be sharing my entire experience about how I did my counseling. Plus, I will be also sharing some of my friends' experience on how they messed up in their counseling and they ended up having stream and categories that they didn't wanted. So make sure that you watch it till the very end, and let's get started. So I have made this PDF for reference, and you can get this PDF in the description below. Like, this is just a sample PDF that I have made that basically tells what I would do, that if I get like around 7,000 rank and if I am able to sit at VIT counseling process. So you need to understand that there are three important things in this. First is branch, second is campus, and third is category. Now it completely depends upon you what you prefer. In my case, I prefer branch over campus and category. Okay, and also inside branch, I prefer CSE core, then CSE specialization, and then ECE in my worst case. Also, in campus, Vellore is my first preference, then Chennai, and we also have Amravati and Bhopal. So I don't prefer them. Like, if I don't get Vellore or Chennai, I'll simply back off from VIT. I mean, it's just personal preference. Your preference can be different. I'm not, telling you about what should you prefer. It just depends upon you. Also in category, I prefer category 1, category 2. Category 3 I might prefer, but it's like I don't prefer much. Like, it will be at last. And category 4 is something which I'll 100% avoid. But if in ultra worst case scenarios, if I have to go for a category 4, I'll include. And category 5 is something which I'll simply not consider because I cannot afford. And again, this completely depends upon your finance, your financial status, your finance thingy. So these are the three most important things, and make sure that you make the list of whatever branch is important to you, whatever campus is important to you, whatever category is important to you, and make a kind of a list of this. So this is now what you have to do in counseling process. So you will be given 4 columns, and in our case, we had around 20 to 22 preferences that we have to fill. So in the counseling process, it's like you have to fill in your preference, branch, category, and the campus that you want. So you have to fill in the combination of all these. Now again, I am saying this, that this video is assuming that I have got a rank of around 7,000. Now first, I prefer branch over anything else. Hence, I have put CSE core, category 1, category 2, campus is VIT Vellore. Now, since my rank is 7,000, I won't get in category 1, which is obvious. Like, also in my case, the category 1 CSE core got over at around 1.2, 1.5k. So even though I might not get it, hence I have placed it as my first preference. Like, if I become super ultra lucky, so I might get it. Then category 2, now with a rank of 7,000, there is a little possibility of you getting in category 2. Like, I'll not say you will get it 100%, but there is a chance still. Now in the third preference, you can put CSE core with category 3 in Vellore, but I'll not recommend that because that will be too obvious. I mean, with the rank of 7,000, you'll 100% get in category 3. So there is no point keeping it at third. Like, if you keep it at third, you will get it. So there is no point of then making a preference list. So the important point to note here is that identify courses that you will not get, or there is a less probability of getting, and keep that at higher, and keep all the courses with the categories and campus which you are 100% sure of getting at bottom, so that if you don't get courses that are at top, you will get something at bottom. So let's suppose if you place category 3 here with CSE core and Vellore campus, you will 100% get it. Okay, so VIT will not check then category 4, what is your, VIT will not check your preference 4, preference 5, preference 6. So there is no point of making the preference list then. So make sure that you put courses which has a high chance of you getting into it at last. Okay, so after putting CSE core, I have gone with CSE with AI, CSE with blockchain, which is all the specialization. Now this could be in any order, and which is again in category 1 and 2, because there is a chance of me getting any one of them in category 2. Okay, now again you can, with the rank of 7000, you can get CSE with some specialization in category 2 as well as CSE core with category 3. So it depends upon you now what you prefer. Like some of them, they prefer CSE core over CSE specialization, even though both of them are mostly the same. So it just depends upon you now, like what you prefer. If you want CSE core, keep CSE core with category 3. If you want CSE with specialization in category 2, place it above category 3 CSE core. So like I have placed all the specialization here with category 1 and category 2, and of course Vellore campus. And after filling all this, I have gone with CSE core in category 3. Why? Because again, I want CSE subjects only. Branch is my first preference, so I can extend my category for my branch. Okay, hence I have gone with CSE core in category 3, again in Vellore campus, then all this. Now let's suppose if I don't get in category 3 as well, like let's suppose in worst case, then I have gone with CSE core again in category 1 in Chennai campus. Why? Because again I prefer branch over category or campus. So it depends upon you what you prefer. Some of you can be like, I want campus only, so you can place Vellore here and be like EC category maybe 1 or category 2, or some of you might like, no, I only want in category 1 or 2, so you can place here category 1 or 2 in EC, or you can place CSE core just like me in Chennai campus as well. So the most important point here to note is that place the preferences in which you have quite less chance of getting at top, and preferences and combinations which you have more chance of getting at bottom, so that if you don't get those top things, you will definitely get that your bottom preferences. And one more last point is that let's suppose if your rank is 20,000, don't put CSE core category 1, CSE core category 2, CS with specializations category 1 and 2, because there is no point of placing this, because you won't get that in 20,000 rank. Like it's obvious. Okay, I'm not saying 20,000 rank is bad or it's not good, but you have to be logical. You have to think about what branches is that I can get into and what branches are I'll 100% not get into. So if there is something which you 100% cannot get into, leave it. Okay, so if you even if you put it, it will just be a waste of your preferences. Okay, VIT won't even consider that if you have 20,000 rank and if you put category 1 or 2. So you can start putting from category 3 or 4 for CSE core and CSE specialization. So do some research, spend some time making this, and don't take this lightly, because many of my friends, they could have got into some specialization into category 2, but they are in category 3 now. Okay, so do some research, think about it, think about how VIT does it, think about what branches you can get at your rank, what branches you cannot get at your rank basically, and then make this list. And one last and the most important tip is, do include something which you can get. So let's suppose you have 50,000 rank and you have 20 preferences. Don't place category 1, 2, 3, then category 1, 2, then category 1, then category 2. You won't get it. Okay, so place something at least at last, so that even if you don't get all the above 19 preference, you get something out of it. Okay, so make sure that you place something that you get it, that you have a high possibility of getting it. And guys, one last important thing, some of you have got amazing ranks. Like one guy, he asked me, like he had around 300 rank, and asked me, "Yeah, what should I fill? Should I just fill CSE core in category 1?" So don't do that. Don't be like that overconfident. Even though you will get CSE core in category 1, fill at least 5 to 10 preferences just to be on a safer side. Okay, so that if you don't get CSE core in category 1, which is highly unlikely, but let's suppose if you don't get, you'll get another branch. So don't be overconfident. The rank is good. I mean, it's too good. You'll definitely get it, but just to be on a safer side, fill at least 5 to 10 preferences. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and this video can be confusing, like if you are watching it for the first time. So I request you to watch the video till the very end, and like the complete video at least 2 or 3 times, so that you get what I'm saying. And I think this video was helpful, and if it was, do hit the like button and subscribe, because I will be coming up with more videos on VIT, so you might find it helpful as well. And do let me know in the comments if you have any doubt related to counseling or VIT or stuff. I will be more than happy to help you. So till then, bye bye, tata, and I'll meet you in my next video.